Hey, Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your April 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Capricorn, taking a look at April, a very powerful month. You're probably feeling the energetic shifts, the solar flares. We have that Aries solar eclipse new moon on the 20th, which can bring about major revelations and exposure, truths coming to the surface. And then we have Mercury going retrograde shortly after. We also have April 11th in astrology is known as the Day of Miracles. That's when the Sun and Jupiter meet up. So a lot of planetary alignments and shifts happening this Aries season, and it's about taking big, bold risks, Capricorn. So where can you take a big, bold risk in your life or in your world? So I am sensing for some of you, you may be stepping up into a leadership position, whether that means maybe leaving the corporate world, going off on your own. For others of you, there's a big win. There could be a big win or a settlement or something finally you're pushing through that you felt a little bit stuck on for quite some time, because they are showing me hanged man energy for you. And we'll take a look and clarify with tarot what these represent for you as well. All right, what do we have here? We have for you right away, think it through, Gemini energy. So I do feel like there could be situations that you are contemplating, but you're going to take the big, bold risk to just jump in. Now, I am sensing as well, some of you are waiting for a response or waiting for someone to make the first move. And it's allowing you to have a little bit of time to think, but try not to get into that space of over analyzing or obsessing about a situation or a person. But use your mind wisely here is what I'm getting with this Gemini energy. And there could be some decisions that you make in the month of April as well, because they're really showing me a lot of twos. Now, some of you may even be seeing 222. Twos may be showing up more often. Some of you may be in a two personal year, or you may be a life path two. If you want to know more about personal years, I did do a collective video. I'll link it in the description box below. Now, you also have this Libran energy of keeping your heart chakra open. And we have that Libra full moon, or had, by the time you're watching this, had that Libra full moon on the 6th. So that could have been a very powerful time for you to reconnect, come together, heal, bring back maybe a situation that felt off balance or off kilter, because Libra is all about balancing what is feeling a little bit one-sided in your life. So it could be in your relationships, in your work, and that may be what it is you are contemplating this month as well. So keeping your heart open is going to be the key for you in the month of April, because your heart is leading you towards this new direction. They're showing me here the 8 of Cups. So I feel like you're walking towards your wish fulfillment. You're walking towards, but that may be you needing to leave a situation behind. And it may feel like you're abandoning something, or someone may feel like you're abandoning or leaving them behind. But I feel like it's for your own good. I hope that makes sense. Something is for your own good. Now you have this Leo energy that says shine. Now you may feel like you're finally heading towards that sunshine in the month of April. Like the coast is clear. Yes, there's a lot going on, and you're going to feel these bursts of spontaneity, and you're going to feel the rushes of energy. And then you're also going to feel, high one moment or one day, and the next day you're going to feel a little bit lower, because that's the energetic shifts that are happening here in the month of April. But I feel like your energy is magnetized. I'm getting that Queen of Wands. So Capricorn, I feel like you are attracting what it is that you've been wanting in your world. And when you look at these sunflowers automatically gravitate towards that sunlight, whatever direction, right? And this is something that you are navigating through at this time as well, where you are either turning your your energy towards the light or towards something that brings you more happiness, more warmth, and it's more fulfilling. Or you may also be inspirational towards others, and other people look up to you, and you're that lighthouse. You are that beacon of energy where other people are attracted and coming towards you as well. So really powerful energy here in your first pile. Now, next we have here, and I feel like every single sign has received this Scorpio energy of going deeper, because things are really being shaken up this month, and we're already seeing it in the collective and in the news, and there's so much going on, and we're seeing things within the weather patterns. I mean, just yesterday, I think it snowed, it sleeted, it rained, it thunderstormed, there was thunder and lightning all within the same hour, and then bursts of sunshine. That's the collective energy and what's going on in, the planetary shifts, and we're feeling the effects of that energy, and it may be showing up in our moods as well, because we have this Scorpio energy, which is water elements, and you're going deeper and you're asking yourself the bigger, heavier questions. Is this true for me? What can I do about my situation, or what's within my own control? What can I release that no longer serves me? How can I take one step closer to my dreams? So you're really going deep within this month, and going within is going to allow you to truly step into your power and to take one step closer towards your wish fulfillment. So I'm curious to see what tarot cards show up for you, because I'm getting, again, that 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. There could even be some sort of breakthrough moment. So it could be Judgment showing up, maybe even Ace of Swords, but you're taking inspired action with this Virgo energy. And I do feel a lot of you've been waiting for maybe someone to make that first move, as I mentioned earlier, or waiting for some sort of results to manifest in your world. There's this energy here of finally, or the coast is clear, or yes, I got the go ahead. I'm now able to take that next step. But there was a little bit of a prolong, or a little bit of waiting with that Temperance that I'm feeling here, or that Hanged Man as well. But you may have had to sacrifice your time, your money, your efforts, your family at times to whatever it is that you are wanting to head towards. It may have felt like a sacrifice getting there, but I feel that it's going to bring you so much happiness that you're going to say it's worth it, because now I can manifest more time on all of those things that I love. Okay, so definitely taking more inspired action. Some of you may even be traveling, taking a trip, or just taking some time out, because you have Libra energy showing up again, which is making time for self-love, for self-care. This is about not depleting your energy or running your well dry. And I've been feeling that energy for a lot of signs, where yes, there's these bursts of energy that show up, and you feel like you're running at 110% speed because you haven't maybe felt that energy, and you have this go, 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 but then the next day you may feel depleted, right? So it's like you have all this energy coming in, and then boom, it topples over. So there's a crash, there's a come down type of feeling that shows up in April. So allow yourself to rest and rejuvenate, recover, allow yourself to feel some of those emotions that may be showing up in your world, even if it feels like it's on a pendulum that's spinning one direction, and then the next day you're over here. The highs and lows is a little bit of that theme of Aries energy. But you're still taking some big, bold risks on your soul's journey. And this is the time for you to honor and value yourself, but make sure you spend a little time reflecting and doing things that make you feel good. You should always be doing this, but especially in the month of April, focus on self-love. Now, what else do we have here for Capricorn? You have, I love this, attuned to the divine, Pisces energy, more water for you. So Capricorn, this is about you staying in your integrity by honoring your truth, by honoring your soul purpose. It is about you making sure that your soul's journey is aligned with the actions that you are taking to make those things happen for you if you haven't seen them in your world manifested. So let me rephrase that here. It's basically about alignment, connecting back to source, connecting back to your higher self. and your higher power. This is attuning to the divine, where you're realizing that the divine, you are in partnership. You co-create. This Spirit is your ally, is your co-creating partner, right? And this is about you believing and setting yourself up for success in whatever areas, whether it's personal and self-development, whether it is your career or finances, it could be in your family or relationships, it can be within your own health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. But you are attuning and you're taking the steps action wise, but you're also following it up with, this is what I believe is right for me. So that is you being in alignment. And then that two energies kind of become that one, and you can start to manifest here on earth. So tuning to the divine. Attend to the details. Now, Capricorn, some of you may have strong Pisces in your energy. Even though this is Virgo, I'm getting Pisces and we have that attuned to the divine. But I'm strongly getting here, some of you, Capricorn, may be dealing with a Pisces, or you may be dealing with, possibly it could be a water sign as well. But I feel like you're paying attention to what's not working, what is working. You're paying attention to the emails that come in or the texts. You're paying attention to what's behind the words, not just to what is being said. You may be checking your schedule or checking details of maybe a flight or Airbnb. I'm just getting here. You are checking making sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed type of energy. You may even be into publishing, editing, or this could be something that you have to really focus your mind intently on in your career. But I'm getting here, you're checking your list, right? You're checking the list twice. And I feel like you are moving forward instead of having that perfectionist, because some of you may be perfectionists, right? I feel like you finally said, this is it. This is no longer a rough draft. This is the final copy. And I kind of get that energy here for you, where if you've been waiting, and maybe that's why you've been waiting and there's been a prolong, you've been waiting for the go ahead. Perhaps you've been in that rough draft type of phase, but now you finally completed. And I feel like you've edited a million times, and that could be symbolically as well. But now you're ready to launch, put yourself out there, take that new job, say yes to that relationship, heal that family wound or dynamic. So there's something here that you are ready to launch. And actually it's going to bring a lot of happiness, because you have your final card is Aries energy, which we're in Aries season. This is about you stepping into your power, right? This is about you being able to embrace the energies and work with spirit, work with the universe, and tackle those challenges head on. Face them and do the difficult things that are required, that are needed, but you are willing to, one of my favorite sayings, look a challenge in the eye and give it a wink, right? Say, I got this, I can do this, regardless of how many maybe rejection letters, or maybe you are launching a book or putting a book out there and you received a million different responses that have been rejection, denied, right? You're not giving up on those dreams. And before you know it, it may be when you least expect it, there comes that perfect, publisher or perfect editor or whoever it is in your world. I feel like you're finally hitting that lucky break here. Stepping into your power, because it's something that you didn't give up on and you believed was manifesting or believed was possible, and you've created your own destiny here, and it's showing up in a powerful way. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and get some clarification here. So what do we want to clarify? What is it that you are thinking through with this Gemini energy showing up? You're thinking something through. What is this all about for you? And you also have keep your heart open there. So thinking something through, but you're thinking, is this going to be emotionally fulfilling? Is this something that will make my heart happy, not just now, but in the long run? All right, we have the Five of Cups. There's water energy as well, but this is about you being able to change your focus, because you may have felt like you went through a situation where there was emotional loss, or you felt wounded, like someone took a dagger right to the heart at times. The Five of Cups can be about mourning. It can be about regret, betrayal, disappointment, a little bit of bitterness, even a little bit of depression at times. Giving yourself that space to grieve some sort of heartache or disappointment. But now you are picking up the pieces and you're telling yourself, all right, time to get back out there. Time to get back on that bandwagon. Time to check the details of a situation and get something back up and started that you may have put on the side or put on the back burner because of some sort of disappointment. So for example, let's use that book analogy. Perhaps you started a book and you were really excited about it. You wanted to publish it, but you just kept getting rejection after rejection. But deep down, this was your baby. This was your soul. You had ideas to maybe write another book, and you started another book, but you just felt disempowered, right? You felt that rejection really taking a hit at your heart every single time. And it stopped you from writing that second book. You put a pause on it. I feel like, yes, there was disappointment. Yes, there was a situation that called for a little bit of just grieving. Maybe someone may have done something deep. Maybe that you had to take care of a loved one who was ill. I'm getting that for some of you as well. But now you may be going back to work after taking a big amount of time off or a large amount of time. You're changing your focus here in the near future. And I feel like that is going to actually allow you to step into your power once again, because it's not like you've never been in your power, Capricorn. There's sometimes we take detours, right? Or we feel like we fall off the bandwagon. This is about getting right back on. You're a warrior. You have what it takes to succeed. Trust your intuition to lead that path. When you think of that chariot energy, you know, the two horses, black and white, leading the way. That's about you trusting. You have choices to make, though. There will be duality. There will be decisions. You can stay in that energy of grief if you want. You have free will, right? Or you can pick up the pieces and do what you can with them, and hopefully maybe even inspire yourself or another person to overcome their own challenge because you've worked on overcoming yours. So really powerful stuff coming in here, and it's actually going to bring about a lot of light. And there's that law of attraction type of energy with that shine. So some of you may be shining your light, putting yourself back out there, inspiring others, or feeling inspired to do something new. And you're changing your focus because your intuition is telling you it's time. I'm loving this for you. All right, Capricorn, what else do we have here? We have go deeper, take inspired action, and make time for self-love. What are you going deep in? What is it that you really need to go within, go deeper, and how can you focus on going deeper by practicing self-love? What do we need to know? Oh, wow. Face your fears. Face your darkest fears here. 9 of Swords. So some of you may have felt the obsession of the negativity, the negative thoughts, maybe what's going on around the world. You may have been obsessing about your finances, about a relationship, about your health. The 9 of Swords can be worries, anxieties, self-pity, despair. This is about the darkest before the dawn, right? So you've been through the dark night of the soul. You've been through hit after hit after hit. Physically, it felt like emotionally for some of you. It's been through just a lot of knocks, and I'm getting here a hits below the belt type of energy, where to me that symbolizes knocking you off your ground sort of energy. So it just felt like people hit you when you were already low. I hope that makes sense. And of course it seems like it's not fair. You've been through a lot, but I feel like you're releasing whatever these fears are or were in your world, and you're starting a new beginning. You have the leap, the take a leap, trust the universe is leading you towards this new journey. And Aries season is all about spontaneity, right? It literally is that Chinese New Year of a brand new year, a brand new energy. And it's about you taking a leap and trusting, but allow yourself to go within, face whatever fears you have here, make time for that self-love, and take inspired action. And that's what the Fool is. And that's what the Fool does, takes inspired action. It may seem crazy that you are going off in this direction, maybe starting your own business or leaving a relationship that you've been in for 20 years, or maybe having a child when you're, 49 years old, right? These things that may to other people look outside the box, but for you, it's your soul's calling and it's working for you. It doesn't have to align with what everyone else thinks you need to do or the direction you need to go. I'm also getting here, some of you may feel like you need to prove it to yourself, or maybe it's prove to the rest of them, prove to the haters that you've risen above is kind of the energy that I'm getting. But the only person that you should be is better than you were yesterday, right? We should always try to look to be our best, but I'm just getting that some of you have this energy within you. I want to show them, whether it's your parents or whether it's, an ex, or whether it's, maybe you rose to fame and you want to show those bullies in high school, whatever this is here for you, you want to show the world that you truly are capable of big things. Please take that as it resonates, but I'm seeing here that you're facing some fears that you've had for quite some time, but there's a big new beginning coming in here for you. All right, in your last pile, we have attune to the divine, attend to the details that will allow you to step into your power. How can you attune to the divine? How can you attune to the divine? And what details are you honing in on? Let's answer those here. How can you attune to the divine? Shine that light. This is that sun energy. And that was the, literally, you have two words. This is, oh, wow. You have shine showing up here. And you also have shine literally showing up here. This is about you attuning to the divine. And everything that we talked about with this card here, remember what I said about you facing towards the light? That is how you can, that's how you can attune to the divine. Face towards the light. What is your soul calling you to head towards? What's your soul journey? What lights you up, Capricorn? Head towards that. So beautiful energy here with the sun. So I love to see this in your reading here. This is about you enjoying life. It's about good health, success, happiness, abundance. Finally, instead of the rug feeling like it's getting pulled out from underneath you at every step and turn, this is about you finally being into alignment and manifesting what you've been working so hard on. Now let's take a look and see what details you are focusing on. What are these details all about for you, Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn, please? Reach out. Okay, so when it comes to the details of a situation, it's important for you to reach out, ask for help, ask for guidance. Teamwork makes that dream work. And this is about you putting in your best efforts. And it may be working with other people who can give you insight, who know a little bit about something that maybe you don't know about. This is about collaborating. Instead of feeling like the people around you either aren't supporting you, aren't pulling their weight. And that may be why you're attending to the details, is because someone else has overlooked a situation or they're not in as deep as you are. And it's important to reach out, attract other like-minded individuals, say something, communicate, have the difficult conversations. This has been showing up for a lot of signs because sometimes we shy away from confrontation, or we shy away from, stirring that pot a little bit. Now, I'm not saying go out there and create drama, but I am feeling here it's important to collectively come together by talking about sometimes the difficult things that are hard to talk about, or finding and discovering the truth of a situation, and how can you get to the root of it? How can you collaborate with another person to heal or to mend or to make work more efficiently here? If you have, an employer working for you, or if you have someone working for you and they're not doing the job, yes, you may not want to say something to them, but at the same time, you need to say something. You need to have that difficult conversation and let them know, like, hey, this is what I expect from you. This is your job. Do it in a kind, compassionate way, instead of you are a lazy piece of crap that doesn't do anything and you need to get your work done right now, right? There's a way to communicate in order to bring about productivity and to bring in a positive form of maybe delegation. And I'm getting that here for you as well. So reaching out is going to be key. Now let's take a final look at you stepping into your power. What is this stepping into your power all about for Capricorn? We have your energy showing up here. Actually, nope, I take that back. This is not the devil. Oh, it is the devil. So yes, your energy here. This is about you mastering your thoughts. It's about you being the master and the creator of your own reality instead of letting external influences or things hold you back, right? Instead of you feeling imprisoned by situations that are out of your control, I feel like you are becoming the master of, what it is you want to reclaim, what it is that you want to free yourself from. Because this can be manipulation. It can be codependency, materialism, obsession, fears, addictions. We see that showing up with the Nine of Swords. A lot of fear because you may feel like you're being controlled, manipulated, or you may feel codependent on a situation. This is about you reclaiming your power and freeing yourself. And literally, that clarifies the step into your power. So in order to do that, free yourself from the toxicity, the negativity, the drama. Now, again, I hope that clears up that last section about not stepping into the drama and stirring the pot and making it worse, but finding solutions, because there's a healthy form of communication. And instead of bypassing it, instead of not speaking up or ghosting someone or letting a situation create resentment and bitterness, it's important to speak what's on your mind, but in a healthy, compassionate way, right? And that's possible. And you're going to reclaim your power by doing so. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. A lot of really positive shifts showing up here in your world, but you're going to be feeling the vibrations and the energies of what's going on externally, but don't allow that to take your power. Don't allow that to imprison you or hold you hostage. Allow yourself to go deeper. Ask those big questions. Keep your heart open despite how many challenges you have faced or have been thrown at you, because this is your time. This is your month to shine. And I feel like whatever it is that you are doing, building, working on, or putting out into the universe is going to be very, very, I'm getting here, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for you. The word blessing is coming to mind. So I hope this resonates, Capricorn. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. If you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, feel free to do so. Thank you so much for tuning in, Capricorn. Lots of love.